I'm Dr. Frank Sciurba. I'm a professor of medicine at the University of Pittsburgh, and my biggest interest is in COPD. So my interest is in COPD, and since I've been very busy in many aspects of that, I can't really comment on so many other important areas. But right now, COPD is of great interest with devices, biologics, and other drugs emerging, and we're trying to understand how we're going to use them in the treatment of our patients to help their lives be better. So certainly there's some very promising biologics that have been released just in press reports, as well as device therapies for bronchitis. And we're all looking forward to seeing these in peer-reviewed format to see how they pan out relative to the treatment of our patients. And we really hope that these will help fulfill some of the unmet needs of a variety of our subgroups of patients with COPD. We presented a variety of different topics. The first thing we did at a postgraduate course was present some of the up-and-coming devices that are in COPD that can make a difference. We have endobronchial valves approved. There's new devices to affect collateral positive emphysema, including aprio scaffolds. Then there's two treatments for chronic bronchitis that are emerging. One is the bronchial rheoplasty, the other is cryospray. And then there's a couple of techniques that are now going to progress into further pivotal trials that result in targeted lung denervation affecting the nerves supplying mucus glands and smooth muscle that are emerging. We presented research on an ST2 receptor monoclonal, which is the receptor for IL-33, which is a class of several drugs targeting IL-33 pathways. And we showed significant improvement in the quality of life across the two trials. Other investigators presented the primary outcome of annualized rate of exacerbations, which met criteria in one of the trials, but not in the others. So we're going to have to see all this in peer review to decide how this is going to impact our patients. So in COPD particularly, we now have effective drugs affecting high Th2 inflammation. We really have an unmet need when there are not high eosinophils, so Th2 low inflammation. And so while there are some interesting drugs emerging, these really need to be consolidated and when possible, if the data supports it, brought into practice. In addition, destruction of emphysema and any reversibility of that, while there are some promising expert thoughts that we can approach that and, in fact, reverse some of the severe damage in emphysema, that's certainly a targeted area of research that needs further work.